Hi everyone, and welcome to our first lesson for the Young Athletes at Home program. This lesson is on balance. My name is Sabrina Larmer, and I am the coordinator for Cecil County, Maryland. I'm so happy to have you here with us today and hope you enjoy today's activities. For today's activities, you're going to need some of your young athletes at home equipment. If you don't have this equipment, that's okay. We have plenty of substitutions that we can use for each piece of equipment. So the first thing that you're going to need are our balance beam strips. If you don't have a balance beam strip, that's okay. You can use a piece of yarn, a folded up blanket. You can even use some tape on the floor, or tons of our houses have lines on the floor. We can also use those and our imagination. You're also going to need to use a hoop for one of our activities. If you don't have a hoop, that's okay. You can use a paper plate, a bucket, a spot on the floor, a pillow, anything. Again, use your imagination. For another one of our activities, we're going to use our poly spots. You have poly spots, again, a piece of tape on the floor, a paper plate, a pillow, all of those things can work. Also, we have our bean bags. If you don't have a bean bag, that's okay. You can use a pair of socks. You can use a folded up napkin. You can even use a small pillow. All of these things work. And then for one of our activities, we're also going to use a block. Now, I used a yoga block. You can use, again, a pillow. Pillows are really fun to use with our different activities. You can use a folded up towel. All of these things will work. As you watch your child progress through these activities, notice if they are growing or if they are staying exactly where they were in the beginning of the lessons. Check every few weeks to see, how is your child's balance progressing? Are they getting better? Are they able to complete more activities without falling over? Or do you notice that they still need some work in this session? If you do, continue to practice with the balance beam, practice with the bean bags, and practice walking from one spot to another. As you notice your child getting better at some of these skills, progress to some of the harder skills, like jumping off the block and catching a scarf, or jumping onto or off of higher surfaces as long as you're being safe.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The signals on the bus go blink, 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 blink. The signals on the bus go blink, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The motor on the bus goes vroom, 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 vroom. The motor on the bus goes vroom, 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 all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. The mommies on the bus go shh, 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 daddies on the bus go all through the town.
The daddies on the bus go.
I love you, I love you, I love you,
The daddies on the bus go.
I love you, all through the town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
Before we get started, we are going to get warmed up with a song and some stretching. Our first song is Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. Sing it with me if you know the words. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Nice job. Let's get our bodies ready with some stretching. Here we go. Let's 2 feet apart. We're gonna reach down to one side and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Let's reach down to the middle. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's stretch our arms out. One arm goes across, one arm goes under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm, reach it across, hook it under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's sit down. Stretch into butterfly. Ready? Feet together, grab your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job, everyone. Today's lesson is going to focus on balance. Balance helps us with everyday activities and sports. Balance is keeping our body upright without falling over, whether we're sitting up or walking around. Balance helps us climb stairs, jump, and like I said, play lots and lots of sports. So today we are going to focus on balance. Our first activity is called Follow the Coach. So now I'm going to challenge you to some different balances. Stand up on your toes without falling over. Put one foot in front of the other without falling over. Let's try it the other way. Other foot in front. Nice job. One foot. Keep that other foot up. Put it down. Other side. Put balance on our right foot. Picking up your left foot. Nice job, everybody. Put our right foot in front and move our arms in circles. Oh, that's a tricky one. Let's switch our feet. Right foot goes down, left foot goes in front, and arm circles. Nice job, everybody. activity is going to involve our balance beam. So the equipment that you need for this part are your yellow balance beam pieces. I'm going to connect them one in front of the other. There we go. I'm ready to practice my balance beam. I'm going to start at the end of my balance beam and walk heel to toe. One foot goes down. I'm going to connect my heel to my other toes. And I'm going to see if I can walk across my balance beam. Just like this. Stick your arms out if you need some balance. When you get to the end, turn around. Start again. Nice job. For the next part of our lesson, you're going to need a hula hoop or something like a bucket and bean bags. Or if you don't have bean bags, you can use socks or tissues, whatever you want to use as a marker. I'm going to use our bean bags. I'm going to put my hula hoop down at the end of my balance beam, and I'm going to practice balancing my beanbag on different body parts. I'm going to start with my head. I'm going to walk down the balance beam, heel to toe, and when I get to the end, I'm going to drop my beanbag inside the hula hoop. This time, I'm going to balance my beanbag on my elbow. See if I can keep my heel to toe and keep my beanbag on my elbow. Drop it in the hula hoop. Let's see, one more body part. Let's try our hand. Balance that beanbag on our hand. Heel to toe, walking down, and drop it in the hoop. Nice job. For our next activity, we are going to practice jumping, stepping onto a block or onto a low surface and then jumping off of that block or that low surface. If you don't have a block, I have a yoga block. If you don't have something like this, you can use the first step on the staircase. You could use a pillow, a low pillow, or you can even use your poly spots. Those are fine too. So first we're going to practice jumping up onto or stepping up onto our block and jumping off. Step up onto your block, find your balance, bend your knees, swing your arms and spring. Ready, set. Make sure you land safely. Nice job. Next, we're going to practice jumping and leaping from one spot to another spot. So place the spots on the floor at a distance that you think is best for you. And we're going to start on one spot and jump to another. Bend your knees, swing your arms, and safe landing. Nice job. Next, we're going to practice leaping from one spot to another. 2 feet on one spot. We're going to stretch that foot out long and leap, landing safely on your spot. For our next activity, we're going to play a game called Rocks in the River. Spread out your poly spots, make them as close or as far as you want, not too challenging, and make sure they're being safe. And we're going to practice balancing from one spot to another. So I'm going to start on the blue spot. I'm going to see if I can walk and balance on each spot. Can you step and balance to each spot? Nice job. All right, as you continue to practice your balancing, you can move those spots a little bit further. You can practice jumping up and off of higher surfaces, but make sure you are being safe, nothing too high. We also want to make sure that we are practicing our balance beam, walking heel to toe, forward and backward, seeing if you can challenge yourself with those bean bags and putting it on your head and your arms, your hands and your elbows. How many times can you complete that task? Continue to practice balancing because balancing helps us with everyday activities. Now we're going to get ready for our cool down. Our cool down, we're going to stretch and practice on some breathing. So let's put 2 feet in front and let's reach for our toes, stretching forward. And bringing one leg in, reaching for your toe. Bring it back, let's switch to our other leg. Reaching forward, nice job. And our last one, we're gonna practice butterfly. Great job. All right, let's crisscross our legs. Sit up nice and tall. Reach those shoulders, reach that head high. And we're gonna practice breathing. We're gonna breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. We're gonna pretend that we have a big balloon inside of us and a big balloon in front of us that we want to blow up. Ready? Take a deep breath in. Ready, go. One more. All right, everybody. I hope you had fun practicing your balance with me today. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.